Welcome everybody back for some more Hogwarts Legacy on the channel. We're gonna go and do some battling right now, as we need to chuck a mandrake at somebody, but we also need to drink the potion. This one.
Potato.
Marvelous strike!
Assignment's all finished. Confringo.
And that's for the two assignments that we have.
Repulso. Yes. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Repulso.
What have you done? I don't like this.
Levioso.
Anyway, battling done and out of the way. Two little side missions down first thing on in the video. It took a little while actually to go ahead and find those guys, to be fair.
Revelio.
There appears to be something here. No idea what it is. But now we can actually head to the castle, where we can do both the Guardian Leviosa and the Professor Sharp's one. So let's go ahead and do Professor Sharp's one first, and I will meet you at the classroom. And here we go. We obviously have to go ahead and
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice it. For your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
That's quite cool looking spell.
Accio. Defender.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Levioso. Repulso. Accio. Defender. Repulso.
Let's send him out of the room. Anyway. Potions class over. Let's go ahead and head to the next one, which is going to be the one with the other professor, which is where we're going to learn Wingardium Leviosa. I'm pretty sure this is relatively far away. Oh no, not too far. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far. If you are, please do let me know in the comments down below. Really enjoying this game a hell of a lot more than I actually thought it was going to be. Loan screens are a bit annoying. Some of the battling gameplay is a little bit irritating. Sometimes you press a button and it doesn't really load, but This is genuinely how long the load screens take.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Yeah, let's go ahead and attend herbology class and see what we can learn this time. Right then. Now let's go talk to her.
Revelio.
Most of the professors are actually just like chilling in their classrooms as well, which is really cool. You can just go up and talk to them randomly.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Okay, so that's going to make it a lot easier to...
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Oh, cool. She's like, I've set some crates up in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, this is so nice.
Cabalso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa. And then smash.
Cabalso.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Right then, side quests completed for a little while. Let's go ahead and head over to the main area. I'd also quite like to unset my waypoint. And then we can head over to the map chamber with Charms class. So I'll meet you guys there. Right then, we've made it outside Professor Fig's classroom. I think we're heading down into the map chamber.
I was hoping to see you.
Oh yes.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
It's always Peeves. Why is Professor have to take so long to get downstairs? I don't know. I'm just going to leave him up there. He can come down when he wants.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is Grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Sounds like a deal. Right, we got a couple of assignments from Professor Garlic and stuff now after doing that little mission, where we can unlock another one of these. Grow and harvest fluxweed, acquire all 3 combat plants, and use them simultaneously. So that's going to be a little bit more challenging than you think. Although we do... Oh no, we do have all 3. Okay, let's go and actually do that in a mission with Professor Fig right now. And we've also got the keys and the floating candles one as well. And of course, the main mission is to explore the tower, which we're going to do as well. So I think every single time we move on to something else, there is more like side quests that could pop up. I don't really know if that's true or not, but the Hogsmeade, which is going to obviously be the closest point to where we are going. God, it's really far. So we can go ahead and... Well, I don't actually want to teleport to the thing that we want to travel to here. And then I will meet you at the tower. Okay guys, so I'm on my way there. And God.
Expulso! Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts?
Accio!
Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Expulso! Almost there.
Accio!
You'll need to be quicker than that. Expulso!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Incendio! Now
Right.
you're just getting on my nerves.
We need to get rid of Wingardium Leviosa because it's not going to do anything against these guys.
Incendio! Incendio! Protego! Expulso! Well done. Incendio!
Yeah. It seems we are not ready to fight those guys. But, yeah. It was like basically exactly where I spawned in when I travelled, so I thought I might give it a go. And it's obviously not going to be good for me to do that. But, you never know. You might be able to have an okay. Anyway, let's try this one again.
Protego! Is that all that?
But we need to get rid of these spells. And what do they use incendio actually?
School these days.
Incendio.
Defender. You will not survive this fight.
Incendio.
Incendio. Expulso.
Defender. Incendio.
Lord, your hands Incendio.
Yeah, we need to do what?
Expulso.
Defender. Incendio. Defender. Repulso. Accio. Incendio.
A little bit better, isn't it?
Incendio.
And we even got a healing potion as well. Yeah. Always come across those little things every now and again, so I thought I might bring one into the video, just because they are like kind of like little random events and stuff. That's a good way to test out new spells and stuff, and explore a little bit as well. But I'll meet you guys over at the tower. And we've made it to the tower, and now we just got to sit on the floor and wait for Professor Fig.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Let's do some stealth.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Well, I'm using the disillusion spell. I don't know what he's doing.
Fancy I'll have my own system worked out one day.
Quickly now.
Okay.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Let's see, he's got that.
There must be. I was only following orders. Leave your accusations.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Ranrock's a liar.
We're close to a breakthrough.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Who's there?
Well,
Revelio.
I believe we got everybody. But why not? No harm in losing while we're here. Probably more people somewhere. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any more enemies or anything around us. There's some people down here.
Revelio.
Also doesn't really appear to be anything else around. Right. It just looks like we got to go into the middle. Hmm.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Spells won't save you.
Prepare us.
Prepare to surrender. Was that your
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Incendio. Protego.
Let's get rid of all
Many
of them.
goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Not sure
Defendo. Incendio.
this spell and this spell work well together, but maybe we can quickly go into our spell casting. Yeah, that'll be good. Having Stupefy do some damage will be good as well, so when we are basically countering, well, now basically countering by doing that. But let's see what Professor Fig has to
Looks
say.
like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Not anymore.
Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Looks like the tower's falling down.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Revelio. Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Nice spot, a cup of tea.
Revelio.
Do love a nice secret room. First trial.
Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
It's interesting that we have to use the ancient magic to be able to see the bridge.
Revelio.
In theory, without it, there would be nothing here right now. Oh, the high top hat is bad. I think for spells, I think the Confringo is good. To have, but I want to...
Revelio.
Have a look around.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Yeah, this is really cool. They got like rooms inside of rooms. And now is where Expelliarmus would be good.
Confringo. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Defender. Repulsor. Accio. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
Okay, I need to be a little more careful.
Confringo! Defender! Accio! Protego! Superpod! Confringo! Revelio!
It would appear that I've taken out the one before.
These look familiar. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Was it Accio I used before? Accio.
Yeah, but my thing is that there's something in there and I can't get it because it's broken.
Revelio. That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Accio.
That takes me to a different place.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Accio! Also, Revelio.
I really need to work out what I'm doing.
Accio. The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. More statues. Confringo! Accio! Defender! Depulso! Confringo!
Okay, I figured something out. I don't want these ones in the... Whereas this one, I want to have... yeah, like that.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus.
That's very cool.
Not making this easy on me.
Yeah, so we need
Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio.
see. Again, that to go there, back through. And then we get...
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio! I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
There we go. Now we got that side. It means we can go up here and then bring it back to
Accio!
and then go towards it again.
I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio!
Got more secrets. And probably another fighting chamber. Luckily.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus!
It's way more annoying when
Defender! Expelliarmus!
They both attack you at the same time.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. 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 Expelliarmus.
Got there in the end.
Revelio.
Doesn't look like there's any secrets in this room anyway. We missed like the key important thing.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio.
That's really annoying.
Accio. Accio. Accio.
This might be silly, but
Revelio. Accio.
so silly it worked.
Revelio.
Thought we were going to have rounds of 3, but obviously not. Let's go down to 3.
Don't like the look of this.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Potato! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy!
I have absolutely no idea where that guy was. Uh-oh.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh, destroy the orbs. It's charging.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Potato! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio!
I literally pressed Y for that. Let's try again. Okay, guys, let's try this one again.
Don't like the look of this.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Right. We need to ensure that we've got enough of the little balls around the room to do this.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Thing is that we can just wait around to do this.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
It's
Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
epic battle.
Confringo.
Go.
What a relief.
I'm relieved that that's over with. Oh.
Revelio. Another pensive.
Hopefully this pensive works. See, I had a feeling it was going to be better.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
There we have it, guys. A first sort of chapter complete. I'm sure we'll get some owls eventually,
Revelio.
or momentarily, about the next missions.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was... Revelio.
Now wants to head back into the common. I forgot you gotta go up to go down. Right there, bunch of different missions to do in the next and upcoming episodes. Lots of different, more like, well, we got that one, and then we got a couple of assignments and stuff. Pop balloons over Hogwarts Station, pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch, and grow and harvest those, and collect troll bogies. Can't do that until we unlock that spell though, so who do we have to call, sir? See, I'm a bit confused with my spells. God. I was not supposed to do that, but it's good to have a couple of spells, I guess, but lots and lots to do in the upcoming episodes, seeing if there's any little side missions or anything for us to do. Oh, it does look like there's one down here in the boathouse, where we can talk to somebody there. Looking in the library, looking in the secret rooms. There's someone down at the boathouse. I'm not too sure if the previous missions stay with us. I believe they do. But we're now in the next season, and that's where I'm going to leave today's episode here. A couple of bits of gear as well, along with inventory changes. We've now got the artifact. Now I wanted to just look into the collections. There was something else. Quests. What's their talents? No more talents. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave this one here. A nice long one for you. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you guys have any comments, well, suggestions on what kind of spells I should be having in here, because obviously I just wanted to go for attacking spells, but they don't always work.
Now really, was that necessary?
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. and I will see you guys next time.